Indivisible hat. Sorry, did you get busted? You know this is a public event.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lori.
Hi.
I'm with MN03 as well.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Yeah, we're live streaming to the MN03 Facebook page.
Did you get the guy sign that said bar exam fail?
I saw him. I don't think I got him on video yet. Hey, how's it going? Good, how are you? Good.
Anybody else want to show more? it's about a half hour.
Hey everyone, we're going to get started. So thank you for coming. Thank you for Move On, Indivisible, and all the local partners who helped plan this event today. We are here to call on Senator Klobuchar, Senator Smith, and all of Minnesota's congressional representatives to do everything in their power to make Robert Mueller's findings public. Congressional Representatives Hagedorn, Craig, Phillips, McCollum, Omar, Emmer, Peterson, and Stauber need to all go on the record requiring the Justice Department to comply with congressional oversight. All Americans deserve full and truthful answers to ensure the security and sanctity of our election system is never compromised again.
Yes!
We're here. Attorney General Barr, are you listening?
Yes.
Probably not.
We have been clear from the start. Release the report.
Yes!
Release the report.
Release the report! 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 Release!
We got a couple more chants, a couple more speakers. Hold on 1 second here.
Hi, my name is Connie.
Hello.
I'm with Indivisible Resistance of Eagan and Burnsville, also known as IReb. Okay. So when I started thinking about this rally, I was thinking of the speech that Adam Schiff gave recently. And I want to know how we all feel about it, if we agree with Adam. So I'm going to ask all of you to please shout out yes or no when I ask the questions that Adam asked. Okay?
Okay, all right.
Do you think it's okay that the Russians offered dirt on a Democratic candidate as part of their plan to help the Trump campaign?
No!
Do you think it's okay that when Russian help was offered to the president's son that he did not call the FBI?
No!
That he did not adamantly refuse that foreign help?
No!
That he said he would love the help of the Russians?
No!
That he took the meeting?
No!
That the president's son-in-law also took that meeting?
No!
That Paul Manafort, campaign chair with great experience running campaigns, also took that meeting?
No!
That they concealed it from the public?
No!
That their only disappointment after the meeting was that the dirt that they received on Hillary Clinton wasn't better?
No!
Do you think any of that's okay?
No!
Do you think it's okay that when it was discovered a year later that they then lied about it and said it was about adoptions?
No!
Do you think it's okay that the president himself was reported to help dictate that lie?
No!
Do you think it's okay that the campaign chairman would offer information about that campaign to a Russian oligarch in exchange for money or debt forgiveness?
No!
Do you think it's okay that the campaign manager offered campaign polling data to someone linked to Russian intelligence?
No!
How about that the president himself called on Russia to hack his opponent's emails if they were listening?
No!
Is it okay that later that same day the Russians did attempt to hack a server affiliated with that campaign?
No!
Do you think it's okay that the president's son-in-law sought to establish a secret back channel of communications with the Russians?
No!
Do you think it's okay that an associate of the president made direct contact with the Russian GRU through Guccifer 2 and WikiLeaks to get dirt on his opponent?
No!
Do you think it's okay that the National Security Advisor secretly conferred with a Russian ambassador about undermining U.S. sanctions?
No!
Or that he lied about it to the FBI?
No!
Do you think it's okay that Trump sought the Kremlin's help to close a real estate deal in Moscow that would make him hundreds of millions of dollars?
No!
During the campaign?
No!
How about that he concealed it from the public?
No!
Or that he advocated a new and more favorable policy toward the Russians even as he was seeking the Kremlin's help to make money?
No!
Do you think that all of that is just what you need to do to win?
No!
Or instead, do you think it's immoral?
Yes!
It's unethical?
Yes!
It's unpatriotic?
Yes!
Finally, do you agree with Mr. Schiff to think it's corrupt? And
Yes!
of collusion?
Yes!
Yes! Thank you all!
Release the report!
Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report! Release the report!
All right. Gonna sing a song now, and I want you guys to join in. It's to the song of The Times They Are Changing. So anytime that's coming along, I'll point to you guys, okay? Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit the corruption around you has grown, and accept it that now that the truth isn't known, and the people are getting more angry, and we better take action. GOP should atone for the times they are changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway and don't block the hall. For he that is heard us will be he who has told. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your wall for
The times they are changing.
Come women and men throughout the land, come give your vote, we must all take a stand. Corruption has got to be waning, I got it wrong. Please get out of the way if you can't lend a hand for the times they are changing. The times they are changing.
Alright, we're going to do some chanting. I want to see some energy out there, so we're going to kind of divide it up. First one, this half. Bars memo too short. Let me hear ya.
Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Release full report. Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Bars memo too short.
Release full report.
Bars memo too short.
Guys, ready? 'Cause this is really at the core of everything we're talking about now. So this side, you're going to start with save democracy, and you guys are going to answer with end autocracy, okay? Because this is always supposed to be about we the people, because this is our house. time. I'm so tired. I really respect people from the press. I love the fact that they come out and cover us because this is what our country's supposed to be about. First Amendment rights. So, you guys are going to say the enemy is not the press.
The enemy is not the press.
Excellent. And you guys are going to answer with the enemy is the cover-up. The enemy is the cover-up. Okay, ready?
The enemy is not the press.
The enemy is the cover-up.
The enemy is not the press.
The enemy is the cover-up.
The enemy is not the press. The enemy is not the press. The enemy is not the press.
Mary, are you here? Okay, awesome. You're up next. No pressure.
We want to give a special thanks to Mary and Anita, our organizers today.
All right, so first I want to quote Devin Swalwell. In 2016, our elections, Russia attacked our democracy. It was silent and nearly invisible, but it struck at the core of our democracy, our free and fair elections. Our intelligence agencies have concluded that Russian President Vladimir Putin orchestrated these cyber attacks in order to influence the 2016 election to favor Donald Trump. This unprecedented attack on the foundation of our republic, this deliberate effort to undermine faith in our democracy must not go unanswered. To ignore the evidence is to throw in the towel on one of our most treasured freedoms. Now here's what I think. I really want to read the report.
Yes! Woo!
But until we do, please remember, so much is already public. All these guys convicted of lying were lying to help cover up what Russia had done. Remember Paul Manafort? He offered briefings to Russian oligarch Oleg Deripaska on the campaign. Yes, and he's going to be in jail for a long time. New York charge too. He also shared data, campaign data, with Konstantin Kalimnik, who was associated with Russian intelligence. Manafort and Rick Gates, they pled guilty to conspiracy against the United States. They were laundering money from a Ukrainian politician who was so much in Putin's pocket that he was convicted of treason in Ukraine. They worked for the guy who invited Putin to invade Ukraine while he was president of Ukraine. Remember Manafort and Gates? They pled guilty to acting as foreign agents. They were secretly trying to influence American politics for a Putin crony. Remember what we already know. Remember Don Jr.'s meeting. It was premised on Russia and its government.
Stupid Watergate. Lock him up. Lock him.
Remember?
No.
Due process of law. Investigate him. I think he's been investigated, and I want us to know what was found.
But then after that.
Remember Trump Tower in Moscow? There were plans approved, and the Kremlin was on board to build Trump Tower in Moscow. And most of all, remember, and this is a Rob Reiner quote, when you are told by our intelligence agencies that Russia is attacking our election, and you encourage it, that is collusion.
Yes.
When you attack the investigation and lie about it, that is obstruction.
Yes.
When you ram through an attorney general that spends an unseen report, that is a cover-up.
Yes.
So I want to leave it on a positive note, though. I'm going to quote Cory Booker, my last thing. My fellow Americans, we cannot fall into complacency or indifference about our elections. Yes. Because still, the only thing necessary for evil to be triumphant is for good people to do nothing. My fellow Americans, we cannot be seduced by cynicism, because cynicism is a refuge for cowards. And this nation is, and always must be, the home of the brave. We are the United States of America. We will not falter or fail. We will not retreat or surrender our values.
No.
We will not surrender our ideals.
No.
We will not surrender the moral high ground.
No.
Let us declare so the generations can hear, we are the United States of America.
United States of America! Release the report.
We are the United States of America, and our best days are ahead of us.
Yes.
The people united will never be divided.
The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided.
Okay, you ready to sing another song?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So this one is to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. The chorus particularly I want your help with, where it goes, Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. Okay. Let's do it again, here we go. Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. Okay, here we go. Release full report, people need to see. Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. Russian contacts everywhere, lies from all Trump's team. Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. We paid for this full report, so keep redaction free. Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. Barr's cliff notes are not enough to protect democracy. Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me.
All right, so I just want to recognize the groups that helped us plan this today. So CD2 Action, I'm with Indivisible MN03. We have Indivisible, sorry, go ahead, applaud for me. Indivisible St Paul, Indivisible Resistance of Egan and Burnsville. Keep applauding, keep applauding. The power of many, Indivisible Minnesota and the Minnesota Indivisible Alliance, plus all of you. We are here today because we believe in the rule of law, and we have a president who doesn't.
Facts.
We are here to say enough is enough. We are here to stand up to Donald Trump. Special Counsel Mueller has completed his work. The report has been described as comprehensive by Justice Department officials and is reported to be over 300 pages long. Release the report, yes. Due to the rules governing the appointment of special counsels, the reports released to Congress and the public is up to Attorney General Barr, who Trump appointed because Attorney General Barr didn't want to release a special counsel report. Keep that in mind. A 3.5-page summary is unacceptable. It's an unacceptable replacement for the lengthy report, which contains detail that Mary detailed for us here tonight. Details on the Trump's campaign conduct in regards to Russia and the obstruction of justice. Our ask has been clear from the start. Release the report in full.
Release the report! 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 Release the report!
Release the report. Make it public. We stand here tonight with Americans across the country. There's over 300 of these events taking place at 5 o'clock. We're here to confront President Trump and Attorney General Barr. We want them to release the report. We want them to make it public. We, the people, are the power in our democracy. Donald Trump cannot take that away from us. The Mueller investigation has resulted in 37 indictments or guilty pleas and 5 prison sentences. We need to see the report. Over the last 2 years, President Trump has acted as if he is above the law. He threatens the rule of law and anyone that tries to hold him accountable. He attacks the press, he attacks Robert Mueller, and he attacks us. We the people must stand up to his attempts to protect himself, his family, and his indicted associates. Barr was appointed to protect Trump, but no one can protect Trump from our vote. We the people will hold him accountable for his abuses of power and his corruption. President Trump is not above the law.
No!
Nobody is above the law.
No!
The findings of the report must be made public.
Yes!
We must have the facts.
Yes!
Release the report.
Release the report! 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 Release the report!
You guys have noticed something about this administration, but somehow the truth seems to be a problem.
Fascist!
You know, if somebody had written a report about me that totally exonerated me, I'd want every single person to see it. I was an incredible businessman. I would want everyone to see my taxes.
And your grades!
Which leads us to the next chant. So, you guys will be release full report for all to see.
Release full report for all to see!
The truth will set us free. The truth will set us free. Well, maybe not everybody, but generally that works. Okay, so again.
Release full report for all to see!
The truth will set us free.
Release full report for all to see!
The truth will set us free.
Now, release full report for all to see!
The truth will set us free. Okay, now let me ask you something else. Who paid Robert Mueller?
We did!
Who paid all those investigators?
We did!
Who pays everyone who works in our government, including in the people's house?
We do!
So, we the people paid for the report. We must release it now. We
paid for the report.
We must release it now.
We the people paid for the report!
We must release it now.
We the people paid for the report!
We must release it now.
We the people
What do
paid
we
for the report!
want? The full report. When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
The full report!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
The full report!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
The full report!
When do we want it?
Now!
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When transparency is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When rule of law is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
Separation of powers coming. We know it's cold, but before we go, I want to remind people, if you're concerned about gun violence in our communities, there is a hearing today. It starts at 6:30. People can go in early. The Public Safety Commission is meeting in this building in room 120.
I think did they move it?
They moved it.
They moved
Do you know where they
State Office Building, Room 5.
State Office Building, room 5, because you know democracy is always on the move. So, Moms Demand Action, Protect Minnesota, would really appreciate everybody being in there to support red flag laws and background checks. We're not looking at taking guns away. We just want guns away from people who might be a danger to themselves or others. So again, if you could stay for that hearing, and if you've never been to a hearing before, trust me, once you've gone to one, you'll want to go to more when you see democracy in action. All right, so can we end with one more chorus of the song? Mueller, 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 Mueller. Okay, can we do one more song before you guys go?
Yeah.
All right, Katie, come on. You're the one who can sing. There we go.
Release full report, people need to see.
Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me.
Russian contacts everywhere, lies from all Trump's team.
Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me.
And one more time.
Mueller, 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 explain this mess to me. Release the report! 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 Release the report!